Hi guys, welcome back to my Millionaire report. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Andrew Sutherland. Andrew Sutherland is the founder of the popular website Quizlet.com. What is Quizlet.com? Quizlet.com is a website that allows people to study vocabulary in a fun and easy way. Quizlet allows users to create their own flashcards and test themselves while using a non-cheating way. It also allows users to view other users' flashcards and use them for the same purpose. Let's check out his website. Here we are. So this is Quizlet.com, and these are two options. You can find a set, or you can create a set. If you find a set, basically you're searching for a set some user already made. So let's say I want to do some vocab on French. French exploratory. Now, you would just search that, and they would give you results. And I could just click one of them. Say I was searching for this, commands. Now, basically, this is a flashcard made by someone else, and I can study it. And you can also study it in a different way, or you can play games with it. So I can unclick this so it's one-sided. So basically, I would see dance, and I would flip it. Dan says. And I can also play games. Let's say Space Race. Kill the scrolling bars by typing in their corresponding term and pressing enter. You may kill them in any order, but make sure they don't scroll past the screen. And you would just start playing. And so basically Quizlet, you can play games while learning. Let's take a look at creating a set. As you can see, you can enter flashcards on here. Let's say for the first flashcard, I'm going to write bonjour. So on the other side of the flashcard, I'd enter in English probably hello, so that the flashcard would flip. So basically, after you create your flashcards, they expect you to create an account, basically, unless you already have an account and you can just log in. But when you find sets, you don't have to have an account to view other sets that other users had already created. But in order to create a set yourself, you have to have your own account on Quizlet. You can log in or sign up. Let's say sign up. So basically, you have to enter. In order to create a Quizlet account, you would have to enter your birthday, username, password, email, and agree to the terms of service. Unless you want to sign up using Facebook. And note that Quizlet is totally free, and there's no fee in order to get an account. And it's open to all ages. Very convenient. Inside Quizlet. So basically, these are some posts from the makers of Quizlet. And some news, basically. And on the side, learn more how it works, about Quizlet, basically just information about Quizlet. How does Quizlet even start? It was said that when Andrew was a young kid, he loved playing games, computer games, whatever, just like any other kid would. When he was in middle school, his father would notice that he was still playing games and he would scold him, telling him that games are a complete waste of time. You might as well be computer programming or something. This was a major turning point for Andrew Sutherland's life because he took his father's advice and began to study HTML, and he began to computer program. Once Andrew was in high school, he began building websites for his parents' friends using the skills that he had learned. He also learned several programming languages and would use them to write plugins for WordPress. WordPress is basically the tool that people use to make blogs. Andrew Sutherland took French in high school, and he would often need to study his vocabulary, so he used the old method, the flashcards. One day, Andrew Sutherland found that using flashcards wasn't very sufficient. He discovered that if you just put the flashcards in the same group over and over again, you may be just memorizing the definitions in order, not necessarily the word with the definitions themselves. Andrew Sutherland decided to write a computer software that would help him to study his vocabulary in a much easier fashion. He made that computer software and he named it Quizlet. Quizlet was born in 2005, and at that time, Andrew Sutherland was just 15. Andrew Sutherland brought in his software to show to his French class, and basically many of them were impressed, and a lot of them were interested in it and went home and tried it right away. They discovered that it was an extremely fun way to study vocabulary, and they liked it right away. And they told Andrew Sutherland and gave him suggestions and what to add on, and he would usually use the suggestions and improve Quizlet. Thus, the French classroom would later be the place where Andrew Sutherland would test and evaluate his software, Quizlet. Even after Andrew Sutherland created Quizlet, he continued to improve it and perfect it using the suggestions that his friends gave. Through Andrew Sutherland's story, I can conclude two things on children's creativity. One important factor of children's creativity is based on the reserves of knowledge. Another important factor is the ability to find flaws, the ability to find imperfections, and want to perfect them. The reserves of the knowledge of children is extremely important. If you think about it, the inventions and daily things you use every single day are basically versions of what objects created in the past are. If we could find the right way to do things right away, there wouldn't be any other inventions to improve upon. We would never have any of these iPhone 5s. The first iPhone was basically enough, but because we are unable to satisfy our needs and we want to improve more or we find more flaws, we create the iPhone 2nd, then the 3rd one, then the 4th one, 4S, 5. So having imperfections is actually very important, or else there would be nothing to improve on. It is also very important to be able to find the flaws of something. Now that we have the people who create the inventions, we also need the people that find the flaws, that find the imperfections, so that they can find them and improve upon them. So basically, in the creativity of people, we need people who create inventions, and then we also need people who find the flaws and imperfections in them and improve upon them. If you think about it, using flashcards has always been the way to study vocabulary. You've always used flashcards. What's the flaw? What's the difference? What's wrong with it? It's because of Andrew Sutherland's ability to detect some type of flaw, something that he did not like. Like he had to perfect himself and create Quizlet. But as a successful person in life, you also have to have the ability to do things. If you want to invent something, you have to invent it using some type of way. You can't know nothing and expect to invent something. Or if you find the flaws, it's not enough. You also have to improve upon them. So the creativity of children has an extent. You have to have the ability to change things. There are many examples in the world where someone has discovered the flaws and didn't create anything out of it and did not become successful. As I'm sure many people remember, an Indian American girl won the USA Spelling Bee, first place. And when they asked her what she wanted to be, she replied she wanted to grow up and become a doctor. They also asked her why her memorization was so incredible. She said that her father created a program to help her study vocabulary words. Now, her father had the potential and the ability to create a program to help her daughter study. However, he did not promote it and show it off to the whole world. He did not put it online and make a website like Andrew Sutherland did. But he truly did have the ability, but he didn't project it and promote his invention. Just having the ability isn't enough. You have to be the one of the two people. You have to be that one person who either creates the invention, or you have to be the other person who promotes that invention and finds the flaws and perfects it. My pleasure to talk to you guys today. I hope you learned something about it from this story, Andrew Sutherland. And I guess I'll see you next time. Please subscribe. And if you would like to see more Millionaire reports, you can always add some comments or suggestions. Okay, bye. I'll see you next time. Millionaire report. Okay, fail.